Hello students. So today we'll continue lesson 10 Microsoft Word 2010 part 3. So today we'll study about the vertical alignment. So in this vertical alignment, by default the data is entered into a table is aligned to the top left of the cell. So we can change the default alignment for the entire table. We can vertically align the text in a specific cells. So see, this is the alignment button, and this is the text direction, this is the cell margin. These are the different alignments. And here is the cell size. You can set height and width for a particular cell. Now, so how we set the vertical alignment? First, we have to select the cells, rows or columns whose alignment we want to change. Now we have to click on the layout tab and select the suitable alignment button in the alignment group. So this alignment group you'll find under the layout tab, and there you'll find the different vertical alignment options you can see here. You can select any one of the alignment. In the second method, we have to place the cursor in the cell whose alignment is to be changed, or click and drag to or select multiple cells. So like this we can select the multiple cells, this, and right click in the selected area and a shortcut menu will appear, and there you find the cell alignment. When you click on this drop down arrow, the cell alignment, again it will show you the options. So click on the cell alignment option and select the desired alignment which you want to apply in the cell. Now rotating the text in a table cell. How we rotate the text in a particular table cell? See, this text is rotated from the horizontal to vertical. Text rotation is useful when you have a long heading or narrow columns. I mean, see, the long heading is rotated in a vertical column. So we can display the data at a different location in a cell by rotating it. So how we rotate the text in a table cell? First of all, we have to select the text in the cell that you want to reposition. Click on the layout tab in the table tools contextual tab. Select the text direction option in the alignment group. Keep on clicking the text direction button until your text faces the desired direction. So if you are satisfied with that direction, so stop clicking on the text direction button. So text direction rotates the text in the selected cell first on the right side, then on the left and back on the default position. Next, how we change the column and cell width. So to change the column width, first we have to select the column which width we want to change. Then click on the layout tab, click on the properties button. You'll find in the table group. So the table properties dialog box will open. So click on the column tab. This column tab, there you find the 5 tab table row column cell all text. So click on the properties, click on the column tab, select the preferred width checkbox. Here see the preferred width checkbox. In this width you can specify, you can give the width size of the cell. So now increase or decrease the column width either using the up or down arrow is there for increasing or decreasing this width. And after that you have to click on OK button. Similarly, we can change the row height also by selecting the row tab in the table properties. See, the second method, to adjust the size of the columns and cells, we perform the following steps. Place the insertion point over the border between the two columns. So like this, or the border between the two columns. So now the insertion point changes to the double-headed arrow. Drag the border in other direction. So by this, the size of the cell will, width of the cell will increase. Inserting rows and columns in a table. So while creating and making entry in a table, we need to add rows and columns in between. So Word provides the facility to add columns to the right or left of the existing column and insert rows above or below the selected row. So how we can insert this row or column? There are three different methods. First method, click anywhere in the row or column adjacent to which you want to add the new row or column. Now the table tools tab appear on the ribbon. Click on the layout tab. Under this layout tab, you will find the table tools. Go in the rows and columns group. Click on the insert left or insert right button. See there you find the rows and column group: insert above, insert below, insert left, insert right. Second method, click on the dialog box launcher button. Here it is present at the corner, bottom corner, right side. The insert cell dialog box will appear and there it will display the four options: shift cell right, shift cell down, insert entire row, insert entire column. And after that you are selecting any one option. You click on the OK button. Third method, you have to select the row and column adjacent to which you want to insert a new row or column. And after that you have to make a right click on the table and a shortcut menu will appear, and there you will find the insert option. So select the insert option, choose the desired option here: insert columns to the left, insert columns to the right, insert rows above, insert rows below, or insert cell. So like this you can add the cell. So this is all for today, students. So in the next class we will continue this lesson. Thank you for your kind attention.